Welcome back. My name is Danon, and of course, I'm with my beautiful wife,
Linetia.
and we are Team
Team
Tasby,
Tasby.
where we empower married couples to build long lasting legacies.
Because it's not about what you possess now, but it's about what you leave for the next generation.
Let's get started. We got another powerful episode here, but before we do
Yes.
that, don't forget to like, share, comment, follow, hit the notification on that YouTube so we can build our community and our audience. Babe, what's up with you?
What's up?
What's your highlight
What's my highlight
for the week?
for the week? My highlight for the week was I had the opportunity to get some rest, but also my husband barbecued. You barbecued this week. And you haven't barbecued in almost a year,
It's been a long
probably
time.
longer than that.
It's been a long time.
And it was so good. Oh my gosh.
She-
I
she-
was like, he showed out.
She trying
Look,
to make me feel good
what
on
they
this
say,
podcast. yeah.
finger licking good. It was good.
She
was
trying to make me feel good on this podcast.
It
It was good though.
Man, it was good for real.
Yeah, I
Look,
haven't-
for real.
Yeah, I got a smoker. I haven't smoked or barbecued in a while, so it felt good getting out there. What I did, some ribs, some
Some
chicken wings.
chicken, some down home sausage. If you haven't heard of it, it was my first time having it a long time ago. It's from Louis. Well, I don't know if it's from Louisiana, but that's how I became familiar with it when I went to Louisiana and they introduced me to those down home sausages.
Yeah, it was good.
Man.
We had a good time.
We did.
I pick it back on. I just enjoyed both of us really just cooking together. We haven't done that in a while.
We haven't.
Where we shared the kitchen and just really, it's a part of us connecting, communicating. It was last minute. We did it. We pulled it off. It was
Yes,
good. We
it
had a
was.
good time.
We did.
Yeah, we had a
Thanks,
really
babe.
good time. Yeah, oh
I
no
enjoyed
problem. I don't know when I'm gonna do it again. I don't know when I'm.
Look, you don't see that. You can't start
I
something.
don't know when I'm gonna do it again.
Nah.
So I was thinking about some. I was thinking, what would be some things you would do different before you got married? Knowing what you know now, we've been married 17 years. Next year it'll be 18.
Yep.
And I'm just thinking about a conversation of, before 2008, 2007, before you say I do, what would be some things you would do different? Just if we could
Before we
share
got
that.
married?
Yeah, before we got married, maybe we can help another newlywed couple or someone that's about to get married.
I will get to know myself better
Yeah.
so I can bring myself fully, so I can give myself fully to you. And I would actually know who I am as an individual. I didn't know when we first got married. So when I got married, that's when I started learning who I really was. And also another thing, I would learn how to communicate effectively.
I was just about to say, give me
Yeah.
an example. So
Yeah.
that was right on time.
Yeah.
Like, go into that a little. I guess for as the communication part.
Man, the
What-
communication part. Did I cut you off? I'm sorry. You can
No,
keep
no,
going.
no, no.
Okay. If I can give an example, I know before we got married, I didn't understand. Like, I can communicate my emotions to you completely without trying to hold them back, thinking I'm gonna offend you. While we're having a discussion, and I didn't know how to express them and communicate that. So I would do that different. So we can actually, you actually, when you communicate with your spouse or with the person that you love, it brings so much clarity and closeness together for you guys.
So a newlywed or a couple that's about to get married, they need to really work on themselves and then work on communicating.
Yes.
Because if you can't express if you holding back your feelings before you get married, like that's already like a red flag that you
Yep.
can't express who you are to someone that you're about to spend the rest of your life with. So that's a real serious thing. I like that,
Exactly.
man. Anything else?
Another thing I would do differently is actually know where our financial goals are and where we want to be,
Yes.
so we can actually work towards that goal once we get
She
married.
took my thought, but go ahead.
Oh,
That's all right. Go ahead. We won.
we are.
Won.
We
won.
are.
We won. So
We
it's
are.
all good.
And I mean, that's what I would do differently. But what are some things you would
Well,
do different?
I really, those are two that stuck out to me. I was going to say finances to have that more, have more information about of financial literacy of how we should budget, how we should spend, and yeah, that was one of mine. But I also want to say that for us, and this is not for everybody. We took marriage counseling before we got married, which really helped us understand budgeting, communication. Even though we didn't know everything, they gave us a list of 100 questions. We filled them out separately and brought the answers together, and we was like, whoa.
We were totally opposite.
Yeah, we was like, man, this is gonna be. I ain't even think about that. So I really encourage marriage counseling,
Yes.
premarital counseling. That really helped us.
It did.
And knowing, go off on the spiritual side a little bit, knowing your purpose. If you know your purpose before you get married, that really helps in the relationship that you're not trying to figure it out.
That's good.
And now you trying to figure out your purpose along with a partner. That is like really hard to navigate
Yeah.
because she or he, they have their own goals and things they wanted to accomplish, and now you trying to figure out, who am I?
Yeah.
What am I here for? And all that. So yeah, just really knowing your purpose, understanding what your financial goals you want to be financially, and then my wife said communicate.
Yeah.
Just basically knowing who you are, finding out who you are,
Yeah.
and before
Yes.
you want somebody else.
Yes. And also for someone to actually, what they call it soul searching. So
Yeah.
just do some soul searching.
Yes.
And I think if I would have done that, I know that probably would have opened. Because once you know who you are, you're going to have no problem with communicating because it's going to flow out of you because
Right.
you are secure with yourself.
Yes, most
So,
definitely. Yes. And I also would like to say, don't try to mimic or copy your parents. Don't bring that mindset. Some things are good. Yeah, keep the foundation if they taught you about God, if they taught you principles about submission, if they taught you, things about finances and respect. Keep those things, but don't try to copy and make your parents' marriage your marriage. You're on your own journey. Find what works for you and your spouse before you get married.
Yes.
Ask the tough questions
Yes.
before you get married.
I want to talk about the parent thing because I know we don't even realize that a lot of times we actually we're going to mimic what we see
Yes.
our parents do, and we're thinking what works for them, it'll work for us. That's not the case because you're thinking about it. You actually have, this person is totally different from you. So this is a whole nother set of values, of views, what they saw in their household from what you saw in yours. So you're not gonna push those values and formations on them and think, oh, it's gonna work. No, because they don't understand it. It's foreign to them. But it's not that you have to shadow your parents. You should make your own relationship form
Yes.
with you guys, thoughts and ideas, because it's not it's not your parents' relationship. It's your relationship.
I like to say when you get married, it's gonna be, if you come from a 2-parent home, it's gonna be 4 people, well 6
Yeah.
people in that bedroom when you say, after you say I do. It's gonna be 6 people laying in that bed. You're gonna have your mom and dad and his mom and dad and you and her in that bed together.
Wait, I'm like, because that don't, I'm like, I guess I'm getting the feeling like all of them laying in the bed.
Yeah, everybody gonna be in that bed because think about it. You taking the ideology of how you was brought up and you bringing it into their relationship.
Yeah.
And you gotta merge how your mother taught you, and I'm gonna merge how my dad taught me, and you gonna merge and bring in a relationship.
That's
with
true.
your
Because my dad, I'm gonna be thinking, well, my dad did this as a
Exactly.
male. Why aren't you doing
And
this?
my mom, how my mom thought,
Yeah.
I'm bringing all those. So it's all together 6 people gonna be coming into that relationship, and that's just in a regular 2-parent home. Because some people raised by their grandparents,
Yep.
some people raised by didn't have parents. So
Yeah.
whoever raised you
Oh,
coming
that's
into that
good too.
bedroom,
Like you said, if you're raised by your grandparents, of course they're gonna have the old mentality and values. Probably.
yeah,
I'm
that's
a-
the baby
yeah,
boomer
baby
generation,
boomers.
or the unknown generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, baby boomers. But you will have those old thoughts and ways of thinking with somebody that don't think totally like that at all.
So I would ask, how do you, like, this is for newlyweds, this is for people that are about to get married, maybe in the next year, or inspiring to get married. What would you say, how do you deal with those situations when you come across something like, we not thinking together, or we this ain't right? And then sometimes people will be want to break it off because of that. So what is some advice you would give on that for as trying to navigate like our differences when we first got married for us? Because we had challenges. We went through a lot trying to figure it out of like, wait a minute, this what I saw when I was growing up, and this what I saw, and we had to really unlearn a lot of stuff. So
I know for one, I had to, of course, like we told you, I had to go to counseling and ask, what is it about me? Because this person, at first, like you said, we were bumping heads. So it was frustrating me because I'm like, I thought I could just be quiet and everything would be okay in our relationship. So I know for me, I would think counseling will help you. So you can ask on another point of view, what should I do in this situation? And then also you have to ask God. I'm not kidding.
yes,
That was my number one. The guy asking God, and the Holy Spirit would talk to me like so clearly on what I needed to do as a wife. Because I'm being honest, I didn't read no married books. I didn't read books on marriages.
me either.
So I relied on God and the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
And I did a lot of praying.
Yes.
So I would be asking God, so, okay, Lord, what do I need to do in this situation? Because it seemed like he's thinking something should go this way, but I'm thinking it's supposed to go another way. And I didn't know how to handle it because I've never seen it done. I didn't know how to actually come to an agreement.
So my wife, when she said, she brought up about the get quiet, she went through, and that's what I thought you was gonna go on that way, but I shared
Okay.
that, she would try to de-escalate. She thought de-escalating arguments or disagreement was just to be quiet.
Yeah.
So that's not good necessarily all the time.
No.
Sometimes it's good to be quiet, but sometimes
If it's a heated
you
argument.
need to say, how you feel. You need to express your feelings. And that was one thing we had to work through with counseling and because I know I'm boisterous. I'm like, no, let's talk about it right now. Let's do it right
Ooh.
now.
I would be like, oh no,
And she
wait
like,
a minute.
no, wait a minute.
No, because my sense of sensitivity and my elevations, they go from 0 to 10. That's how it used to be. So I didn't know how to come down. I had to come down first. I mean, it just be anything. I just escalate. So I had to figure out how do I come down first and then talk about it. But he didn't
And then
understand
I'm
it.
up.
Yeah.
So I'm up here all the time, especially when it's time to get a point across.
Yes.
And with this, when we first got married, like the first 5 years, I was real adamant about no, this is my point. Like, I'm finna
Yes.
make my point, and I don't care how you feel. And look, if you ain't understanding, even if I was right,
Yeah.
I should have been more considerate to listen.
Exactly.
So just because just because you right, you don't need to force it on
No.
nobody. You need to listen to what the other person
Because you
gotta
still
say.
can be not, even though you're right, you still can be wrong because your ego is in the way. So that's how you're wrong, because you are bringing, that's an ego point.
Yep.
Where you are like, I'm right, so we're going to keep talking about this and I'm going to make you understand that I'm right. That's not how you handle a situation or a conflict when you trying to communicate things together in your before marriage and marriage. So you have to be aware of those things. So get to know how to handle conflict before you get married.
Right.
Ask the person, how would you resolve a conflict with, if we have a heated argument? How are we going to resolve it?
I've heard people say you need to see how a person act when they mad. That's before you get married. Like, don't just say yes to everything before you get married.
Well-
You need to say no, just so you can see if this person gonna flip out, or they gonna go crazy, or they gonna lose their mind just because I said no because of something, or that really will let you
Yeah.
know how a person will act in the future. If
Yeah.
you need to tell them no on something, this before you get married.
Now we ain't saying just start picking the argument for no reason all the time. We're just saying if you just on a simple question and you say no, I don't agree with that. That is a way of finding out, can y'all get through resolving a problem or coming up with a resolution.
So before we got married, we went to San Antonio.
Oh man. Oh my
So
goodness.
before, she already know. She know. But let me paint the picture so we can kind of let you guys know we experienced this 2007, and we went to San Antonio. We went to SeaWorld, and we was having a good time. I don't know why we went. We just planned it. We went.
We
It
just
was,
want to go on a trip just to get away.
it was before we got married.
Before.
too. And so we went to Papa Do's. We had something to eat. We had our favorite drink, the Hurricane. We we had our drinks. We had the seafood platter.
Yep.
And that was over with. So we just sharing this with y'all.
Yeah, we're being honest.
So we got to the room, and we get to the room.
This is before marriage.
Yeah, we get to the room. It's like, hey, yeah, we feeling good. You know what I'm saying? It's my time. I'm gonna be honest. It's me. It's my time to make my move. You know what I'm saying? On her. So she was like, "What you doing?" She was like, "What you doing?" Like, man, I think I had turn off the lights. Going.
Yes, you
And then
did.
turned the lights off. She's like, "Wait a minute, what you turning the lights off for?" I said, "Hey man, this is perfect." And she
God.
told me no. Basically, like it was like, man, that was hard. Like she was
Wait.
like, no. In the middle of all that, like SeaWorld traveling, we had a great day.
We did. We had an awesome time. I mean, we laughed. We
Yeah, we
had
had a
so
great time.
much fun. But you have to, as a woman or man, you have to know what your true values are, what you will accept and what you will not accept. And that's one thing you might have to do. And that's what we're saying, like, know what you will do and will not do. I liked him. He was attractive. Yes, he was. But I knew, I had already said to myself, okay, we're going down here. I knew we was going on a trip. And I knew that eventually, I know we was going to probably get close. We had no choice because we away in an unknown place, and it's like a time of romance. So I said, but I am not going down here and allow him to take advantage of me.
Yeah, so look, I want to let's paint the picture right. I want to paint it right. So this is post counseling now.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
Just to be honest, we did have sex before we got married.
Yes,
but
yes.
this was after we got counseling, and they was like, well, it's not you guys staying together. It's the sex that messes you up.
Yes.
So we ain't coming across like everything was smooth,
that's
but
true.
it was after we got the knowledge of
That's
it.
true.
Of, no, this is not right for y'all to do this.
Yeah.
And that was the hardest time from counseling till we got married to be abstinent.
I know not for me at that point. I had got serious. I said, oh yeah, we gonna do it right.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
I
was like, we gonna shut down until we get married.
No.
So you have to, I think that also opened things up for us, just me saying no. I think he understood, oh, okay, well, I understand how boundaries.
She took it serious from the counseling session and then just our relationship with God. And I feel like personally, that's why we still married, because we did stop. We did honor what God wanted us to do. And I don't think we'll be together if we wouldn't have did that. And I know everybody had their own beliefs, their own way of handling things. But the thing about it is the physical attraction will fade.
It will.
And then it's going to come with the rubber meets the road where real life is happening. And you need more than just the physical attraction. You need somebody that's going to give you, that's going to pray for you. You need somebody that's going to encourage you when you don't feel like it. You need somebody that's going to, support you no matter if you messing up, making mistakes. So we saying all that to say, this is for the people that are inspired to be married and have a successful marriage.
I think too, knowing that, like you said, because after a while, everything started changing over time. So you have to think, what are we going to be in 5, 10, 15 years from now? Are we still going to be thinking everything is in a fantasy world? It was all cute at the beginning. We were going different places whenever we felt like it. We was hugging all the time. But as time, when you guys actually get married, it seemed like everything speeds up, like life speeds up. There's going to be times where something happening drastic in your spouse's life or your life. You can lose a job. Okay, what you going to do about that? What, you going to fuss at them and be like, oh, what we going to do now? You have to work through those hard times when you get married. So you have to think, okay, it's not going to be all peachy and la la land. We in this cloud. So you have to think, what are we going to do? So make sure you check yourself.
It's
first.
a part of your vows that you make before you get married. So it's not just something you're saying. It's like preparing you for what could happen. You pray for the best, but life will happen.
It will.
So I want to take a turn because I'm thinking in my head, like, I'm still have this person that's looking to get married, male or female, and it's just like, I want this guy to be this or this girl to be that. And, do you think physical attraction plays a role in it?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Because it's my opinion.
Why is it tough? Don't you want somebody that look good and that you're attracted to?
Yes.
I don't want to be.
I feel like to each his own. In my opinion, I want you to have some physical attraction. I don't care if it's your smile, your teeth are white as ever, your eyes are gorgeous. It have to be something
I
about
don't
you.
want to be with nobody that's butt ugly.
No, I ain't talking about you. No, We're
Like,
not
this
talking
is
about.
sent from God. This is your
But what
love
if?
of your
But
life.
what if they butt ugly, but they smart, they're intelligent, they're
First of all, what's butt ugly?
you know what butt ugly is. You know, like in the Bible, they ain't call her butt ugly though.
Who?
But Leah,
Oh, Lord,
Leah, they
Leah.
say was not pleasing to the eye.
She wasn't.
So
That's what the Bible said.
that's what the
But
Bible.
I don't think she was. Man,
No,
wait,
we don't know what she looked
yeah,
like.
I don't know. But
They said pleasing. You know, they probably didn't want to be rude.
God wasn't trying to be rude in His word. I got you. I like that.
So
It's like, don't call her butt
don't call her
ugly.
butt
Just
ugly.
say she wasn't
pleasing to the eye.
I got you.
So, so I'm like, you have to, in my opinion, you have to have some attraction, like
Yeah.
something. It can be your character. You can have charisma.
Yeah.
I mean, something about you has to be physically attractional.
Yeah, I agree. I would say. I mean, I hear these people talking about making the checklist, and they got, they prayed all
Man.
these different things, and check, and then you're not, one check, and then you're like, well,
I don't know. I didn't have a checklist, but I knew what I would accept and wouldn't. Like, I don't want an abuser. I
Right.
don't want a manipulator.
but you can't see that just on the physical
No.
outside of a person. So,
Well, okay, let me think of something physical that I knew.
well, I know what
definitely
you're saying.
wanted.
I'm just saying, like, for people that's listening,
Yeah.
you can't judge a abuser,
No, you
or
can't.
a manipulator, or someone that's gonna cheat on you.
No,
Take all your money, leave on their physical appearance.
No.
Like how they look.
no, but I knew I just wanted somebody tall. That's all I can say, because I didn't have a list of physically how I wanted them to look. I know I hear people say they have types.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that was it for me. My type, tall. I wanted them tall.
I
That
got
was
you.
it.
I'm just asking because somebody might be listening. Like, I'm not getting married to him or her because she just is. That's definitely not who I thought in my head that I'll get married to. So you have to kind of weigh that and look at the person's overall character and who they are and get to know them. Sometimes you get to know a person, you fall in love with their character and how they treat you more than he's everything I wanted.
Yeah.
But look at him, he over there flirting with all the other girls and
My goodness.
and man,
He looked good.
yeah, I just want him on my side. And then a month later,
And that's what the social media will sell you. Everybody look good. Gosh.
oh yeah, they
And
gonna,
that's what the image we take in.
yes.
And that's the image a lot of people take in. It's like, ooh.
So don't get caught up in the physical. I think get to know a person. If they may have some things you have to deal with, like you have to work through, but they treat you like a king.
Yes.
They treat you like the queen you are, and they respect you, and you could trust them. And you could look at how they treat their parents, and then kind of judge it from that.
That's what I would think. Because it's not always going to last. That physical, something's going
It's gonna dry up.
yeah. That's because y'all going to have to talk after the physical. After you look at them, you're going to have to talk to them.
Yeah, because I brought that up because like I said, we've heard these stories of people that inspiring to get married, that want to find someone to be with, and it may just be like, man, I can't marry them, or I can't even date them, because, hey, she too
what?
short,
Oh.
And
then you didn't miss a great opportunity to get to know someone that's great.
Right, for sure. Another point I want to bring in is don't be so quick to commit.
That's
Date. like date and get to know a person. If it takes you a year, two, but after so long, then like if y'all getting serious, then you have to kind of say, "Hey, what's up?" But don't be afraid to date.
That's
and let
good.
people know that you just dating right now.
That's good.
But you can't get married unless you date. That don't
That's
make
the only way.
that don't make sense. You just can't go through these pictures as like, oh, I'm gonna marry her. And you don't get to date them or know them. That you got to get to know the person.
Yes. You dating, you're just actually interviewing. That's what I see.
Yes.
You're interviewing the person. And that's the way you should date. You should be like, not telling them I'm interviewing you, but it's just certain
Interview
things.
them. Tell them. Hey, this is an interview. Get you some paper. Yeah, get you have your little. Hey, yep. I saw how he looked over there.
You gonna tell them I'm interviewing you?
Man, interview him, man.
So just say, hey, I got some. I mean, I understand saying I have some questions for you. I understand that, but I'm gonna tell you straight up,
Man, listen.
I got some questions. I'm gonna put you on the interview.
Hey, meet me at Chili's.
If you would have said, if you would have told me I'm interviewing you, I would say, what?
Hey, meet me at Chili's. Wait, we're in the new era. We're in the new.
Well, yeah,
we're in the new
it's true.
time, man. It's real. It's real out here.
I
Man.
get that is real, but I'm saying just ask them the questions. You ain't got to tell them.
Hey, meet me at Chili's. What time? 4:00. Don't be late. What's your email? I just sent you over application. Fill it out.
Oh my God! Before we get there.
I need a pitch ID.
So I can know if I'm wasting my time up
Yeah,
front.
man.
Now, okay, I get that. Boo, but I'd be like,
I mean, that's to the extreme.
Yeah,
but,
it
hey,
is,
you
'cause
got
I
to
sure
kind of
be like,
have a
ooh,
mindset of. I knew this guy. He was dating this girl, and like he didn't know her because there's a lot of websites and everything that goes on now.
Oh, true.
And
Like
he
the
just
dating
went
apps.
and picked the girl up. Like, not know. I said, man, is you crazy? Like he went, picked up, took out on a date, spent $100, met online, and end up then the guy catfished.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So he's
Wow.
like, saw her pictures, like, wait, what happened? It's a 10-year-old
Oh,
picture.
wow.
And he saw one thing and was another thing, but he's so nice, he went through with the date. But this the
wait.
world we living in.
It's true. That's true. But to me, in my head, like if you're on a dating app, I would kind of be skeptical of setting up a big date like
This what I'm
that.
telling you, in a different era. See, she's old school.
I am.
She ain't old school, but she
A little
grew up
bit.
Yeah, she a little bit. She got to go and meet the person, and all that. They're not doing that now. They on all these websites, dating profile,
Mm-hmm.
looking they have who they want to date, but for you to go pick up somebody and you don't know them, you
Yeah.
don't know nothing about them, like this to me kind of like that's a little bit. No,
Okay.
meet me at the location. We can go and talk, and we can kind of introduce ourselves. But if I pick you up and you just a stranger, hey man, I don't know.
That's true.
My ghetto senses start kicking in, man. I start be like, man, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna be gone. It'll be my liver at the black market. I don't know. That's just me.
So you're saying in that situation, like before you go on a date, you should actually do a thorough.
Yes, I'm saying okay. Back to what we're really talking about. It's people that's inspiring to get married, people that want to meet someone that they can marry. Do all the hard work up front. Don't wait till you marry or 2 years and find out you got you a stepmama.
It's true.
And this
that they
dude
didn't have any kids.
got
They had
2 kids and by 2 different women. And now you want to become Inspector Gadget.
Yeah,
And you want to look up and do all this research and say what's wrong, and
that's good.
vice versa.
That's
Men do the same thing. Like, take your life serious. That's one thing about knowing who you are. Take your life serious and don't just fall for the what you call it, the little bubbles in the
The clouds, I call them clouds.
yeah.
Why?
Well, I'm saying too, like, just think when back in the day, you know, people used to be on the phone so much.
Oh.
You just hold the phone. Why? Because you was in love.
Oh,
And,
okay. In La La
I don't have
Land.
to research.
Look, La La Land.
He's so. Oh, she is so. Ooh, look how fine she
Yeah.
is. Look. Ooh, yeah. No,
Okay.
ooh, that's you're not doing your own due diligence to
Mm-hmm.
figure out, like, okay, because you quote unquote in love.
Yeah.
You know, you going through that where he can't do nothing wrong.
Wrong.
She's walking on air.
And so you're blinded by
Exactly.
just I'm in love. You caught up in it.
Exactly.
Okay.
You
That
got to
makes
kind of
sense.
bring it down a notch to really see who that person is, and not just the smoke and mirrors that you
Yes.
see, you know. And that's a part of dating. That's a part
It is.
of new getting to know someone before you say I do.
When you say you do, your marriage does get easier over time. But when you first get married, there are things you're going to have to weigh out. You're going to have to work through the kinks, work through the disagreements. How we agree in this situation. So it's like it's a constantly build up of making your marriage easier. So if you don't think about those things up front, you're thinking, like he said, that, oh, he's so handsome. Oh, I'm so in love with him. Because when all of that fades, you have to actually, when you say you do, you have to be with this person. You're not supposed to be thinking, oh, I can get out of this easy by divorce. No, you're going to be with this person for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So it's best for you to look at them as they are now, and yourself too, as you are now, and say, can I live with this for the rest of my life?
Right. Yeah, I like that, because that's what they asked us in counseling. They said, what will sink your boat? Mm-hmm. So you have to ask that question. What's a deal breaker before you get married? Because that's why people get divorced so fast now at a high rate, because they not doing the work to figure out the person they want to be with. They get married, now let's figure it out. Oh, he don't clean up, I'm out of here.
Yep.
You know,
Yes.
or you know, she spent all the money.
I can't do this.
Deuces. I'm gone.
It's not that easy. Because then you
Well,
have
it's easy for this
to get out.
generation.
Yeah, to get out. But think about it. You are wasting your money. That's money.
Yeah.
It ain't free to get a divorce.
And time. Yep.
It is not free. So it's your money you will have to pay for, your time you done spent and wasted together, because y'all could have did this up front.
Yep.
That could have been handled in up front and talked about up front before y'all did all this big wedding, the big entourage.
dance.
Yeah. All that. It could have been eliminated.
Right.
Before you got to the I do.
That's right. So we're not trying to tell you what to do before you get married. Of course, you are old enough. You think you are. Or you might be old. You might have it all figured out. We just wanted to come on here and give you a few pointers that helped us when we first got married 17 years ago, and some things we would have done different and some things we would have changed. But ultimately, it's all working for your good. Mm-hmm. I think my wife brought it up when she said, it's easy when both of y'all are working together. Mm-hmm. Remember that before you get married, like, it's a job. It's not easy. You got to work on yourself as well as work on your marriage. You have to let go a lot of things you think you know, because each marriage is different. No marriage is the same. So what works for us may not work for you. But we can give you some solid, sound advice on pathways and things we've done to change and melt together and become one as God has called us to do. So we just want to come on here and share our thoughts, our hearts, for people that are thinking about getting married. And if you're married and this help you, hey, thank God for that too.
Yes. And also, I would like to say get you some self help books and also get some books where if you are in a relationship, newlyweds, or about to get married, get some books that y'all can read together. If financial books, if it's relationship books, if it's how to goals, how to create goals
What
together.
about counseling?
Definitely counseling. Look, definitely. I wouldn't pass that up. I mean, I don't I don't know what you think about it, but to get a third opinion, it helps a lot
Yes.
because you get a professional point of view. So you can take it. I mean, I enjoy it. We enjoy it.
Yes.
So
We still do counseling.
we sure do.
Like we got a counseling session
And we sure do.
next week, I believe.
And I mean, we're not having no big disputes, but
exactly.
we're just making sure that there's no areas that we're missing.
Yes.
But it's areas that we want to constantly improve on. I mean, we just want to keep improving.
Before you get married, or if you're married now, remember, your marriage is an investment. Like so many people got the latest shoes, they have the latest outfits, they invest in their appearance, they got the latest haircuts, the people paying $80, $100 for haircut. But hey, we won't invest in our marriage. So how you expect your marriage to look good and your car?
Yeah.
Your car running at top speed. You know what I'm saying? You got on the J's.
Yep.
You got the necklaces on your neck, but then you and your wife, y'all arguing all the time. Y'all can't get along. Nobody respects each other in the house. Like, no. Invest in your marriage, or before you get married, invest the time to figure out, is this something you want to do?
Because like you said, investment, we can invest in everything else. We can invest in the things that's our habits, going out to restaurants with each other, which is all good. You have to you have to enjoy life.
Yes.
But outside of that, what are you going to do when you guys actually get together in behind closed doors? When you don't have the entertainment, what are you going to do when all that is quiet and y'all actually have something to talk about? Your money, okay? Let's talk about that. What are you going to do? For instance, where are we going to spend our money at? Are we going to constantly go to these restaurants? We're spending a lot of money on the restaurant. So talk about the real things. That's what I would say.
That's good. That's it. Y'all, you good?
I'm good.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching this long, tuning in to Team Tasby.
Yes.
We really appreciate y'all. Look, don't forget to like, share, and follow. And if you have a comment, you want to drop a comment about premarital advice, what you going through or what you went through before you got married, or even the idea of what you would have done different.
Yes.
Like, drop it in the comment. Let us know how you feel in this video, man. We really appreciate y'all. And hey, till next episode, see y'all. Team Tasby.